Kahalani wa kakabad Yahweh Yahushai wa ha Quadash Racha. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS, and greeting and salutation to the brothers teaching and preaching the truth in sincerity. Shalom. It's gonna take me a while catching on saying that ha Quadash Racha. That's gonna take a while to catch on to. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But anyway, if you're looking at the screen, you probably see it's RT News. Pretty much I'm going into articles today. An article that I've been holding on for a while, and as sad as it say, I only had one scripture. I started off with one scripture, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushua blessed me with 3 more scriptures to add on to. So, I don't know what the topic, what the title of the video is going to be called. Forgive me for that, but more than likely, if you're seeing this, there's already a title to it already. But to get into it just a little bit, I'm not going to read the articles because you can read them for yourself. You see what the location, both of the articles on RT. You see the title of this article. If you don't see the title, I'm going to say it for you slowly, so that you could type it up and you could research it on your own. The title of the first article is called White Racism Course at Florida University Sparks Threats and Outrage as Expected. Again, the title is White Racism Course at Florida University Sparks Threats and Outrage as Expected. The next article you could pick up is flooded with calls. Noah used cell phone to tell son to board Ark. Academic claims. Again, that article is flooded with calls. Noah used cell phone to tell his son to board Ark. Academic claim. Now the purpose of it, in case you still absent-minded, you don't know where I'm going there with this. Alright, check this out. For those who hold on near and dear to Black History Month, let's start from there. You hold near and dear to that. In regular school, you're taught regular history. Majority of regular history is, what quote-unquote European history, which is Edomite history, cracker history, so-called white history. So they're going to get most of the glorification, because this is their country that they stole, right? And at the same time, they believe that you should pay homage to them or somewhat. Maybe that's the regards to what the situation really is. Yet, speaking truthfully, it's just all the plan of the Heavenly Father. Remember Jeremiah 17:4, I believe. We talk about even you should discontinue from your heritage. But that's not part of this video. The point is that they're now creating curriculum formed around lies against the Bible. Now, how could you look at it like white racism is against the Bible? Because if you ever watch the movie Goodbye Uncle Tom, if you could get your hands on the movie Goodbye Uncle Tom, there's a part in the movie where a guy was interviewing a slave master, and while the slave master was at the table with his guest, and there was a guy a slave by the name of Tom, who was serving the master at the time. And while he was serving the master at the time, the guy who was interviewing the master and all the people, the guests at the table, he asked the guy a particular question, and the guy responds to it was like, "As long as God is white, the white man shall prevail." Then the guy it was a little kid. It was a kid in the background, swinging on something, crying at the same time. Then a so-called black woman came through, pick up the kid. I'm gonna still call it kid. I'm not gonna refer to it as child. Picked up the kid, and After she picked up the kid, then you could start hearing a little bit more. You could hear more of a vouching from the slave master. And the interviewer asked him, "Can you repeat that, sir?" And he said, "I said, as long as God is white, the white man shall prevail." So that's the reason why this is important, because in some people's vain imagination, truthfully, as long as God is white in their imagination, then the white man shall prevail. As you can see what's taking place now. Now people are bringing out the scriptures showing you, because, see, a lot of people like to use the excuse talking about some, "See, man, that book was written to keep us in slavery." Yeah, you ignorant motherfucker. Are you still illiterate, though? Are you still illiterate? If you can read, you can see for yourself that, yeah, that's no. They only held that against you in slavery as long as so-called blacks could not read. But now that you can read, you can see for yourself that the one that they call God or his son, neither one of them are no goddamn crackers, man. So how the fuck can you still lie on that understanding? How can you still hang on to that tradition, that teaching? You have to let it go. Because once you are able to read, you can discover the meaning of words if you're not lazy. Just look up whatever word. I don't know what that is. Like, you could pronunciate the word. That's good. But, god damn it, do you know what it means? You know what would be the most... Alright, I'm going to give you an example, man. I know I'm going off topic, but just the example. Say, for instance, there's a person, like, I'm going to just give an example. You got a 17-year-old older brother. Then you have an 8-year-old younger brother. The 17-year-old brother is talking with another 17-year-old, talking about us heterosexuals are different from homosexuals. Now, the 8-year-old little brother is hearing that, and he thinking it's based on age, heterosexual and homosexual. So he goes around calling himself a homosexual. Then after that, as he keep on calling himself a homosexual, because he can pronounce the word, but he don't know the definition to it. So he goes around and do that. Then someone invites him to an LGBT, meeting and shit. He get there and he see that they are true homosexuals there. And he goes on to say, "There are fairies here, there are faggots here." Then all of a sudden they hit him with a hate crime, because he fails to understand that when he was saying that he was a homosexual, he was actually representing them. Now that he's there discriminating them, now they're going to bring charges on him. What's the purpose of saying this? Don't say a word that you do not know and act as if you do know the word, because the results of it can be quite detrimental. You don't want to end up in a situation like that, where you face some type of charge for saying a particular type of word that you think sounds cool.
I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal, but I don't want nobody... Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video, or am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment?
No, learn the definition of it. So with that being said, yeah, man, there's some people with some deceived minds who think that that's going on, and then when you confront them about the matter, they want to say, "What does it matter?" It does matter a whole lot, for truth's sake, just like the brothers always cheat. Yeah, going into this other article, flooded with calls, Noah used a cell phone to tell his son to board Ark. Hold up, man. This is crazy as fuck. When I saw the title of this, I just, man, I damn near lost it, man, because I was just like, how could you do it? Why would you do it? And what I mean, how and why, because it doesn't make no damn sense. You know that's a fucking lie. You know no cell phones existed back then. That's why. It's a dumb thing. So with that being said, this is Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no more that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. And that is really taking place this day and age. I said it before about if you check especially the statistics, I believe it's in 2017 and 2016, especially here in Michigan, and nationwide, so-called black students aren't even performing in their grade level. If they are in the ninth grade, they cannot read at a ninth grade level. They read at a third and fourth grade level. If they're in the 12th grade, they cannot do math at a 12th grade level. They do math at, again, a third and fourth grade level. My people are distorted for lack of knowledge. And man, okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I understand some people, everybody got their own opinions on shit, but this is my opinion. This is my introspective. This is not no holy commandment. This is my introspective. I believe you have to have, man, you have to possess some type of fucking knowledge. You have to be able to learn to read on your own. Strike one. You have to be able to pronunciate the words that you are reading so you can say them correctly. Strike two. You have to know the meaning of the word so you could use them correctly. Strike three. And a lot of people like to skip over this, but motherfucker, you do need to know math. You might even say, man, you don't need to know algebra. I'm going to tell you the reason why, because I've noticed this over the years. That's why I said, this is my introspective. When someone settles themselves to be as simple to just keep nothing but adding and subtraction, you know what happens to them? When you ask them to multiply, they aren't swift even on that. They aren't even swift on that. So when it comes to complicated thoughts in life, they can't even gather their thoughts. Just like if you was to sit there and, I hate to say it like that, use algebraic expression, which is a form of what? Algebra. Taking complicated numbers and letters and coming to a conclusion, which pretty much is the answer of the question. And yeah, you could do that in life. Just like if you was to play sports, you know how to strategize. Now, why am I using these examples? Because if someone is letting their brain be active, you know, not just by reading, but, you know, leaving it to be active to bring a true result at the end, not a false result at the end. Meaning, if you do all those algebraic expressions, right, check this out. After you come to the conclusion that it comes to the sum, which is the answer of the question, and then you go back and check and see if your answer was right, and you actually see that the answer is right, you know, also that rubs off into in life, that rubs off into when you are in complicated situations in life, even with spiritual things in life, you can sit there and think of multiple scriptures to help guide you and to come into the perfect decision on what you need to do. Because yeah, you might be able to ask this person might give you an answer that's like, yeah, that is true according to the scriptures, but here's another thing according to the scripture. Like, ooh wee, man, dude, man, this ain't even part of the video. This ain't even part of the video, but it's a good ass motherfucking point. Hold up. Yeah, found it real quick. And this is Ecclesiastes chapter 37, verse 11. Actually, let's start at verse 10. Damn. View chapter, yeah. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 37, verse 10. Consult not with one that suspecteth thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee. Consult neither with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous, neither with a coward in matters of war. So the point, going back to what I was mentioning earlier, yeah, he might have gave you some advice that's according to the scriptures, but you gotta remember something else. Just like it mentioned right here, neither with a coward in matters of war. So if you, I'm gonna be quite honest, in my world, as the way I perceive it, in my world, okay, if you that type of tough guy, you rough, you like fighting, hey, I'll beat your ass, punk, all that shit, alright, check this out. To me, you a carnal man. The next man might not look at it like that. The next man might look at it like, you're a strong man, you're not a carnal man. Yeah, I'm looking at it like this. In this day and age, especially how they quick to arrest your ass over any goddamn thing, yeah, I consider it a fucking corner, man. So moving on, with you being quote unquote a warrior, you ready to fight all the goddamn time, how the fuck can you give an advice to somebody who's mild-mannered? Or in the eyes of this day and age, they would consider them a coward. You know what I'm saying? Just you gotta think about shit like that. Sometimes you could give advice to somebody, but it's not always fitting, because not every shoe fits every foot. Nobody wears that. I mean, in the spiritual world, there's no one shoe fits all. You know, so just pointing that out. So the purpose of that, of what I'm saying with that, is you gotta have some type of knowledge, man. And if you want exercise in your brain, and not just with reading, because yeah, you can sit there and read a lot, but oh well. You can sit there and study words all day, but oh well. You just exercising your brain, man. I mean, that's not going to get you any development. It's just like this. Okay, you working out, but the only thing you're doing is upper body exercises, man. That's it. So if you just exercise your brain with just reading, and that's it, you don't try to do no math in it as well, I'm sorry, you're not going to be as sharp as you think you are. You're not. And don't give a fuck what anybody say. But the point is, this is Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. And going back to what I was mentioning earlier about how so-called blacks throughout Michigan and nationwide, man, they scoring bad, man. Yeah. So Yahweh has forgotten the children. Not only are you 2/3 as stupid as fuck, not only are you 2/3 as stupid as fuck and on World Star even broadcasting shit on Facebook and IG and Twitter, YouTube, all over, just broadcasting this shit. Not only is that, y'all leave somewhat of an example, but y'all children are even worse, man. Y'all children are even worse, man. You got these little, man, okay, my language is gonna be fucked up, so yeah, I'm gonna probably have to put parental advisory on this shit, but check this out, man. You got these little faggot ass motherfucking boys doing this sweet ass shit, the nay-nay and shit. Watch me, yeah? Yeah, watch me, nay-nay. Faggot ass niggas, come on, man. And then y'all think this is acceptable. Oh, it's so cute. You dumb ass motherfucker, that ain't cute. That ain't cute. Then a motherfucker grow up to be like Magic Johnson's child, his son. Actually, it's not even child. His kid. His kid grows up and be what it is. And then you motherfuckers want to talk shit, but as long as it's a little kid, it's cute. But when they're grown doing that shit, that's not cute no more. That's wrong. That's sick. He's a faggot. All that other type of shit. Ha! Well, check that shit from the beginning, goddamn. That shit shouldn't be going on in the first place, man. Little kids going around doing faggot shit, man. But moving on to the next scripture. This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. The simple believe it every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. Going back to this. The simple would believe, yes, Noah did use a goddamn cell phone to call his son to board the ark, man. The simple would believe that. So if you read this article and you think that's true, what the fuck that say about you? The simple believe it every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. As well as, remember the scripture said, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. That's why I mentioned this earlier. I gave you the titles of the article so you can look them up yourself and you can read them for yourself. That's why the prudent man looketh well to his going. The simple believe it every word. So you can't believe what I'm saying. You have to read on your own, man. Check out them articles. This is Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? And is that not what's taking place with the so-called conscious community, so-called black conscious community? Motherfuckers scorning, raising their voice about, oh man, the white man this and the white man that. Yeah, the white man is fucked up. Yeah, that's true. That's good. You do notice that. But in the same sentence, you still call yourself my African brothers and sisters. Oh, but wait a minute. But you just realized, yeah, the so-called white man is your enemy, though. But you can't see that the so-called African is your enemy. How's that your brother, right? How's that your sister, right? And when the so-called white man come to capture your ass for slavery, your so-called brother and sister gave you up. They didn't just like, boy, if you don't tell us what them goddamn niggas is, we gonna fucking hang you, you goddamn African booty scratch. No, it wasn't like that. No, they actually told the village where they was fucking at, man. Wherever they was hiding at, they gave it up. Those who came into their villages, you know, seeking refuge, and you know, by them having their racism toward them, who was the them? The Israelites. The Hamites having their racism toward the Israelites, yeah. They easily locked them up, and those criminals that was left in their locations, as well as those who was hiding in their location, they snitched on all of them and had them boarded on the goddamn ship. No money, just goods. Just like the scripture said, no man shall buy you. Or should say, no man shall redeem you. There it is. They didn't buy them. They traded goods. Oh, you got some scotch? Yeah, I got some. You got some scotch. Yeah, I do got some scotch, but you got some scotch? No, I do got no scotch. I got black soap. I got black soap. Oh, black soap? Maybe one of these niggers could use that to wash their ass. You ain't got no scotch. But you got scotch. Yeah, I got some scotch, boy. Come on, man. That's what they did. They traded goods, motherfucker, not money. Goods. Moving on. This is Romans chapter 16, verse 18. For they that are such serve not the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. White racism courts, the Florida University support threat, and outraged as expected. Going back to this. And by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. So that means there's a course already set up. That means that students are already interested in partaking in this course. You already have regular history. What more do you need? Somebody might look at it like, well, that's the same thing in black history. No, motherfucker, no. The only thing you get of black history is what? Slavery and whatever took place of that. For the idiots who believe that they're Africans, they still think that that's part of black history. But no, that's African history, not so-called black history. Your history just started later on, like you was just a new creature on the earth. Same thing with so-called Latinos and Native Americans, like they was new creatures on the earth. When they've been around on the scene, they have a history. The Bible is their history. Though many of y'all don't want to believe that, but that's cool. It doesn't make no sense that an African history can still go back to ancient days, but not a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. Even a Goot, their history can go back. A Cracker history can go back. You know what I'm saying? All of their histories can go back to ancient times. When we want to talk about the Ice Age or a flood, all of their histories can still pop up. But not yours. Why is that? Why is that? But you would want to believe that the fake Jews that are over there now are the real Jews. That's what you would want to believe. But again, how long are you illiterate, man? Read. How the fuck, man, dude, check this out, man. Yeah, I know that a so-called black person or a so-called Latino person or a so-called Native American person can create different shades of brown. Yeah, I know this. So you can have the possibility of, you know, as long as you brown skin, your white brown skin, man, y'all can have different variations. Like you can have a yellow looking so-called yellow child. You can have a so-called dark skinned child. You can have still a peanut butter complected child, brown skin. You can create all those different shades. Not so with any other fucking race. There's not different shades of them, man. Whatever the mom and dad is able to produce, that's just about it. But with people who are melanated, Israelites, mainly particularly, can create different shades, man. So with that being said on that matter, I don't believe I have to stress it anymore that, bro, it does not need to be stressed that pretty much that since they're able to create those different shades, you can't sit there and think that a so-called Caucasian can, create a melanated person. That's all I'm trying to get you to open your mind to understand. A melanated person can create an albino person, but a Caucasian, no. I'm talking about some scientific shit taking place or some shit like that happening. But I'm talking about through their regular bloodline, they can't do that shit. That's some things that you guys can consider, because it deceives the heart, man. It deceives the heart. And we're having courses like that in school, especially on white history, man, it's just useless. Just like calling the fake Jews over there, saying that they real Israelites. They're not, because if you look in the scripture and see the description of the one they call God, who is Yahweh, and his son, who y'all call JC. I ain't gonna say that shit. His name's Yahweh Shai. Man, you look at the description of him. I'm not going to look up the description for you. I'm not going to waste time to show y'all that. But I will tell you this. You look at the description. You look up those words. You find out what those words are. And it's nothing like a so-called Caucasian, man. So that's all I'm saying. And I know I went more so on a rant. And I really should chill right about now. Because I ain't going to lie. I'm upset, man. Just thinking about some of that shit, man. It just don't make no sense. It's just like going back to this right here, Hosea 4 and 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And another thing I wanted to mention about that, touching up on that right there, and even going back to this scripture right, yeah, how long will you sinful ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in the scorning, and fools hate knowledge? One thing I wanted to touch upon, because you see a lot of so-called blacks protesting and raising their voice, scorning, talking shit about men of the Lord who are preaching the Bible and showing you in the scriptures the truth, but you still got a problem with it because you are taught by traditions, they're taught by men, and you cling to your mothers. And yeah, the scripture does say, honor thy mother and thy father. Yet y'all take that as a form of ignorance, that if your mother says 1 + 1 is 4, that you supposed to still go ahead and be like, Mom ain't never wrong. Mom ain't never wrong. No, you could tell her she wrong. You know the right way to tell her she wrong. But if you an idiot and you just like, Mom, I rebuked you. You wrong. You dumb bitch. No, if you doing all that shit, hey, man, Lord gonna deal with your stupid ass later on, man. When he fuck you up, hey, man, hopefully the men of the Lord get to look at that and laugh at your stupid ass. But no, you don't talk to your mom like that. You know the right way to talk to your mom. And she's saying 1 + 1 is 4. Ma, I'm not trying to embarrass you, Ma. Matter of fact, Ma, let's go in the living room real quick so I can talk to you real quick. You could do that, man. Have some respect. Honor your parents. But the point is, what I'm trying to stress is that you got this going on with them scorning and scoffing against the men of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ha Quadas Racha. You got them scorning, and then they go against the Bible and says that was written by the slave master and it was used to keep us enslaved. So they go on to this Pan-African bullshit, like the boy Dr. Umar Johnson. Yeah, I think his name Umar Johnson. But check this out. You got them going into shit like that, and as far as my knowledge is, I would have to do more research. But as far as my knowledge is, Marcus Garvey was talking about going back to Africa. They raised some money. What the fuck happened? Did y'all ever go back to Africa? Did y'all ever make it to Africa? Think about that shit. I hate to bring it up about Dr. Umar Johnson about the money that he was looking for the school. I understand, yeah, to find the right building, that does cost. Yeah, that shit does cost. Yeah, I had to clear my throat on that shit. Yeah, that shit does cost. Yeah, I'm being sarcastic about it, motherfucker. Yeah. The point is, how long, how big of a school do you need? How big of a school do you need? And I don't know how long that was, but I know it's 2018. I guess it'll be about 2 or 3, 4, maybe 5 years now. And they still haven't made no effort on that. I don't understand some people talk about you can't talk about everything like that because you don't know what's going on. But one thing I can say about the reason why I believe there is something that could be said, because if you got people paying for seminars for him to come do a speech, if you have people investing money into his school, how many years have to go by after all those seminars and all those people investing? You mean to tell me not one motherfucker has any knowledge of how to get him to school or help him establish the school? Not one person has no knowledge on that? Or is he trying to take all the responsibility on himself to the point where he's just so busy that he can't take care of it? And if it's like that, that's the second part about being a leader. Just like Moses, when his father-in-law told him, hey man, instead of sitting here judging all the 12 tribes of Israel, what you should do, you should take 70 elders, and you should also take some judges over the 12 tribes of Israel and break it all down to like they judge all the matters of Israel, and whichever matters are too hard for them, then it comes to you. Just like he gave him wisdom and instruction on that matter. Even Yahweh Shai, everybody always talk about the 12, the 12, the 12. But did you motherfuckers know he had 70 disciples? So one man can't do it on his own. You can't put all that responsibility on just one man. He might be the leader, the head, might have the idea to start everything. So all the credit is going to go to him. All the glory and honor is going to go to him because he started it. But those other men do all the footwork. That's how the shit's supposed to operate. So again, I say, how the fuck you gonna hold on to that goddamn money and not shit take place? That's the reason why I'm saying it like that. So, y'all scoff and scorn, but the ones that you run to for salvation is ripping your ass off. I just want you to think about that. So I hope you was edified. With that, I'm gonna say, Kal Haladim wa Kal Kabad Yahweh Shai wa Hakwadash Racha. Double honor to the apostle and elders of GMS, and greeting and salutation to the brothers teaching and preaching the truth and in sincerity, and to the hopeful elect. Shalom.